this, man. Check the wrist, man. Got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Strip that ball. Check the hot reach.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up. Looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but gave a little wiggle, a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Left the defender right there. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Aaron Donald with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
One, Omaha.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here we go. 180. 11. Check. I got this. Crunch. 11. 51 to Mike. 51.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
Now Leonard Fournette, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, here we go. 52's the mic. Pick it up, pick it up. We're going to 53. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 26.
Prescott on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a gain of 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. It's caught. Humphreys. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He gets this one to Boyd. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
Push him back.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Murray. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
11.
From the 31, Garoppolo. It's caught by Mike Evans. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Come on, D.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Here we go.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another first and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a second and long.
64.
Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now.
Here we go,
and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some.
And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there and...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. He's got Smith here. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Bengals have recovered it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. On the delay, this is Murray. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3, our score. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Brown. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, it's Allen. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Here we go.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
21.
From the 39, Garoppolo. Allen's got it complete. Give him 32 on the play.
Let's go!
It's a gain of 32 yards. Complete to Keenan Allen.
Here we go.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
21.
Tight ends right. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Eyes on 10.
12, fellas. Here we go. Hey, Echo.
Check.
Hey, come on.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justice Hill, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right,
He's got a man, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
how did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and this certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now 17-14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Randall Cobb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check, 59.
Here we go.
Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Let's go.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in.
59. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D's. It's a 6. Pull it. High.
26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. Jones has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Prescott now. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage in your tight end on that one.
Now Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls.
Come on, fellas.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a first and 10.
Check 13. We're going to 54. Why? 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. D4 in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, kill.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Come on, fellas.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You go tight.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. D Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Third and long for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
They'll run with Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Tight dog, tight
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Fournette on the counter, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be third down.
Mike 58, right there. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
This is Fournette. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one,
were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from